delighted to have such a full house here this morning, the sun coming out just for this half hour, we think. So you're so welcome to this membership conferring ceremony at our home here in Kildare Street. We'll welcome all our new members and their guests and families. And this week we'll actually confer 314 new members from 22 different countries. We're delighted to meet you here today. And the building we're in here, number 6 Kildare Street, captures and nurtures our heritage. Our heritage centre here has attained museum status, an award that recognises our dedication to caring for our collections, which have been gathered over several hundred years to the highest standards. And we have ambitious plans for this. We wish and we're working to open our museum and collections to the wider public. So all around you, there are portraits and sculptures and items that reflect our role in the RCPI, a central role in the history of medicine in Ireland and abroad. Today, you join the ranks and come with us and all of us in your lifetime journey starting here today in your career throughout medicine. It's a very exciting time in your careers, and one that you've earned through your hard work, determination and dedication, as well as the support of your families and your guests here. So well done to you all. And before declaring the ceremony of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland open, I would like to introduce the platform party. So Dr. Alessandra Biagini is Vice Chair of RCPI Trainees Committee and will address us later. Dr. Sheila O'Brien is Dean of the Faculty of Occupational Medicine. Dr. Diarmuid O'Shea is President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. Dr. Judith Moon is Dean of the Faculty of Paediatrics. Ms. Harriet Wheelock is Mace Bearer, and I'm Dr. Joan Parham, Vice President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. So this formally is a meeting of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland for the purpose of conferring membership, which I now declare open. With your permission, President, I will now proceed with the conferring ceremony.
Please proceed.
So before we formally admit you as members, I call on Dr. Alessandra Biagini, Vice Chair of the RCPI Trainees Committee, to address you.
Thank you, President, fellows and members. As Vice Chair of the Trainees Committee of the RCPI, it is not only my duty, but especially my honor and privilege to represent you and work on your behalf in the college to improve the quality of our medical education and of the training we receive. I am sincerely delighted to be here in person today to extend my heartfelt congratulations on your remarkable accomplishment of achieving membership of this college. It was no longer ago I was sitting at your place, and it is still fresh in my memory, the numbers of hours and months and years of hard work and efforts reached this goal. The effort you put into your life, all the sacrifices you made today have paid off, and you should be just proud of yourself and of your accomplishments. As members of the RCPI, you have distinguished yourselves as the brightest and best physician of your generation. You stand apart as the group of doctors who will lead the profession for the generation to come. Your graduation today leads you one step closer to specialization in your field of interest and towards being a leader within our healthcare service, and marks a significant milestone in your career progression and your success. Today must be a joyful day, a day of celebration to be shared with your family, friends, and dear fellows. But please remember, this is just not an end, it is a turning point. From now on, you will hold the responsibility in shaping our profession, deciding its evolution. You will be an active creator of all the necessary progress to serve at the best of our possibilities this country and all the needs of the citizens at the most vulnerable points of their lives. You will have the moral duty to put the talents and skills you have proven through many challenges to teach and to guide your junior colleagues and to ensure they achieve and maintain the same high standards of clinical and academic excellence that you yourself have demonstrated. In this room, we all know these exams are not easy, and many of us were tested to our own very limit, but they are a goal worth achieving. So please guide your fellow doctors to the same success you now so deservedly enjoy. I am delighted to see that so many of you have friends and family members here today. The support of your beloved ones has got you here in no small measure, and sharing and rejoicing with you and for you and your success is the highest form of love and, yes, of teamwork. Finally, now that the exams are over, you no doubt have more spare time on your hands. I would suggest you to use this period to take stock of your achievement and think what direction you would like your career to take. Be open to different experiences that will enrich your personal and professional development. With a bit of extra time left, I would also invite and encourage you to join us in the trainees committee in working with RCPI to bring about positive changes that will benefit you and benefit the doctors who follow in your footsteps. I'm sure over your engagement so far with the RCPI, you've all seen things that we could do better. And now that you have the insight, the authority, and the renewed enthusiasm, I would invite you to work with me to keep making this college a better and better place for trainees, so we can be proud to be members of this noble institution, proud of the fact that we can be part of receiving and providing world-class medical training, proud of the fact that we will always strive for better, and proud of the fact that we in this room are constantly working to safeguard the healthcare of people of Ireland. Thank you very much, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Dr. Woodley. And now I will ask all the licensees and members to stand and to read after me the declaration for membership. I do hereby solemnly and sincerely promise that I will observe and obey the statutes, bylaws and regulations of this college. Relating to members, and will submit to such penalties as may be lawfully imposed for any neglect or infringement of them, including the erasure of my name from the list of members, and the surrender of my diploma of membership received from this college. I further promise and declare that I will, to the best of my ability, do all things in the practice of my profession for the honour of the college and the good of the public. I further promise and declare that I will not keep open shop for the sale of medicines, or endeavour to obtain practice, or to attract public notice by any unworthy means. Nor will I either permit or sanction the use of my name by any other person for such purpose, or in connection with any secret remedy, and in case of any doubt relative to the true meaning of this engagement, I promise to submit to the judgment of the College. I now call upon the President, Dr. Diarmuid O'Shea, to formally admit the new licensees and members-elect collectively to membership of the College.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as President, I hereby admit you collectively as licensees and members of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland. Congratulations to each of you.
Congratulations to our new members. You may all be seated. I will now ask each member to come forward and receive your parchment as your name is called. Raza Ahmed, Pediatrics. Fahima Akhtar, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Helena De Baby Alamenu, General Medicine. Maham Anwar, Pediatrics. Merish Atiq, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Nuzat Aisha, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Sinead Burke, Pediatrics. Namtalat Chiam Charuvit, General Medicine. Ahmed Abdul Hamid Muhammad Ali Daoud, Pediatrics. Safa Mohammed and Tayyib Al-Faki, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Mentula Hamdi Hanafi Muhammad Fadl, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Arina Fatima, General Medicine. Javari Gulsar, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Shauna Hart, Pediatrics. Ahmed Afin bin Hassanuddin, General Medicine. Isabel Hughes, General Medicine. Nadine Iqbal, Pediatrics. Ryan Carrison, General Medicine. Basiha Khan, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Nadia Leopold, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Shafira Noor Adwina Binti Long Mohammed Noor Effendi, who is General Medicine and Pediatrics. Zatil Lianet Mohammed Rasid, General Medicine. Orla McNerney, Pediatrics. Durin Imna, Pediatrics. Nazira Aquila Mohammed, Pediatrics. Lauren Veronica Murphy, Pediatrics. Sana Salim Shudari, Obstetrics and Gynecology. Mara Kadir Jamal Saeed Youssef, Pediatrics.
In both their contributions of pride and gratitude. Pride and gratitude to many. Truly a team effort. But it's your day. And today should be a very proud day for you, your family and your friends who supported you. And as both Dr. Biagini and Dr. Youssef said, it is a real milestone in your career. Every single person on this platform is aware of the commitment that it takes. The hard work, the hours of study, the nights, the deferment of your social life, all the while in a busy clinical job. So it is a really significant achievement in your membership, and one you should celebrate, which we celebrate with you today. Each of us has our own reason for choosing medicine as a career. And as Joan, our Vice President, said, you are now becoming an integral part of the fabric and the history of this college. Today you become an ambassador for the college, but you also become a custodian of what the college was, what the college is, and what the college will do. And your own individual contribution to that in the years ahead will be vital. The man staring down in the middle up there is John Stern, and he's the first president of this college, and he founded the college in 1654 at the age of 30. And he was born 400 years ago, a milestone that we mark this year. And he founded the college to improve the training and practice of medicine, to improve patient care, and as a place for physicians to meet. And if you think about those founding principles, they're still as relevant today as they were then. The Royal College of Physicians of Ireland is the oldest postgraduate medical training body in this country, with 6 postgraduate training bodies under its roof, so to speak: paediatrics, occupational medicine, pathology, obstetrics and gynecology, public health, and the Institute of Medicine. And as Joan said to you earlier, number 6 here is our ancestral home, and we're surrounded by our medical heritage and giants of medicine from this college's past. People like John Stern, Dominic Corrigan, Eliza Dunbar, William Stokes, Kathleen Lynn, Robert Graves, Avery Kennedy, Dorothy Stopford Price. All of them experts in their fields, all of them outward looking, each of them practicing medicine in a changing society and a changing medical landscape, as we do today. And those stories are part of our heritage. You might have spotted the eagle-eyed of you coming in. There's a little planning permission sign outside on the rails of 6 Kildare Street. And the idea of that is that it will become part of our ambitious museum project in the years ahead. And you will be hearing more about that as members, and indeed in time to come fellows of the college. But many of those people I mentioned travelled the world to learn and to train, and returned to practice and teach medicine in Ireland. And that tradition of inquiry and exploration continues. And we are incredibly proud in this college of the contribution that doctors educated and trained in Ireland make to healthcare, education and training all over the world. Indeed, I think the impact of our global community of doctors is far more extensive than we appreciate. And that's highlighted, and Joan said this earlier, 314 people from 22 countries that we welcome here during the ceremonies this week. Some of you have travelled huge distances to be here with us for the ceremony, and you and your guests are especially welcome. And these connections are connections that we all have a responsibility to nurture and to harness. Dr. Youssef talked about the power of community, a really lovely phrase. The vision of our college is of a globally connected community of doctors improving people's health. And today you join this community and an international network of close to 13,000 doctors in over 90 countries working around the world. What you do makes a real difference every day in people's lives,
The skills and knowledge and networks that you develop during your training will be the foundation and launchpad of your future working lives. Having the letters MRCPI after your name demonstrates that you've reached a standard of excellence that is trusted and recognised by employers around the world, and it should arm you with the self-confidence to meet the daily challenges that we face as physicians. I'm a geriatrician, and I've had the pleasure of knowing some of you that are here today, and I've also worked with a few of you, so bear with me if you've heard a couple of these stories before. I'm very privileged to meet people in my job, and I'd occasionally ask them if they've any advice they would like to offer a younger doctor, and I'm still a younger doctor to those that I ask that question of. The one advice I get back quite a bit is look after your own career. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Now, I'm stealing words from Dr. Joseph again, but I often reflect and wonder myself about that line during my career. In truth, the answer as to how I look after my own career varies from time to time, and in reality it feels as if you've little control over it. But the choices you make will underpin the approach to your own career, and how you choose to practice medicine, how you choose to become involved in your workplace and in your college. Recently, we had Dr. Anthony Fauci with us, and I asked him what advice he would have for us as a postgraduate training body and for future doctors. And with all he has achieved, I was almost as relieved as I was inspired by his answer. He said, "Never forget that you are not treating an illness or a disease, you are treating a person with an illness or a disease." But he also emphasised the importance of using evidence-based care, science and research to inform what we do, to inform how we care for the patient. And he went on to quote a doctor from the early 20th century, Francis Peabody, who said, "The secret to caring for a patient is to care for the patient." Now that's a reminder to all of us, coming from a giant of modern medicine. So if you weave into the fabric of your practice core values, and I'm sure you will add to these, such as compassion, openness, kindness, empathy, and an understanding for your patient and each other, you will empower those around you to you'll empower yourself and those around you to make an important difference to the health and well-being of your patients, the healthcare system you work in, and as importantly, to each of your individual selves. You are the future clinicians and leaders who will shape our healthcare service delivery over the next years and decades. So be an active contributor. You heard from Dr. Biagini. Be an active contributor to the solution. Become involved in your college. If you come away from today with any message, know that you can become part of the culture change you would like to see in your workplace. Indeed, you've actually got a responsibility to lead that change if you feel change is needed. We have Professor Duffy, who leads our Department of Healthcare Leadership, and Dr. Maeve Doyle, who's in our Education Department, and you've heard from Dr. Biagini, who's the Vice Chair of the Trainees Committee. So they're all developing opportunities for you to become easily involved in the college, be it as an advocate, a teacher, an educator, and in future as a trainer, an examiner and a leader. So give some thought to how you can become involved with the college's Trainees Committee. It's fair to say that the time and responsibilities that you have can seem overwhelming, so getting the balance right of what you do and how you do it is really important. So do make sure to look out for yourselves as well. It should go without saying that making time for yourself and your family and your friends is essential. So after that momentary bout of philosophical reflection and a little meander through the history of the college, I have a few important thank yous to say. And I know when I name a few people, I always leave out a load. My biggest thank you is to the people I've left out, as I'm going to thank individuals. Firstly, to say thank you to the platform party. They've all given time off from their busy clinical days, in busy clinical roles, and they spend their time here at the college as well, so thank you to each of them. Judith Regan is here from paediatrics. I'm sure there'll be loads of people looking for a photograph of her afterwards. I'd also like to thank our examiners and boards, Ono Corrine from paediatrics, Mary Higgins from obstetrics, and Lucianne Behan from the Institute of Medicine, and Darragh Whelan, and also Louise Guyette and Colin Small. The college's staff here today represent a staff of about 170 who support us throughout our training, our career trajectory and lifelong learning. So on behalf of the new members, the members and fellows, I'd like to thank our CEO, Audrey Houlihan, and her team for their continued and much appreciated support. So thank you very much to those. Both Alexander and Dr. Joseph said about the importance of the people who supported you throughout your training and to get to this point. So it is my absolute pleasure to extend a cake meal of fortune to your guests who are here with you today to celebrate this important day in your career. The emotional, financial and practical supports from your parents, brothers, sisters, friends are an essential ingredient in your success. And this support and tolerance, along with your understanding when you had to miss yet another family occasion, is a key ingredient in your success. So I think a round of applause for the group of people sitting at the back. I am conscious of getting wine inside, because there's a ceremony on inside. So at the core, the College of Physicians of Ireland provides the highest standard of quality training, which translates to the best quality of care for patients we look after. But as the new members of this college, our new generation of members, that future lies with you. These are exciting times in healthcare. The landscape in which we practice medicine, the advances in science and technology, and personalised medicine are transforming the delivery of healthcare, with the relationships and trust we build with our patients firmly at the heart of our practice. If you put the patient first, you can't go wrong. Remember, your potential is unlimited, the opportunities open to you because of the career you have chosen are truly extraordinary. So continue as you're doing, working to have a career that you are and will be proud of. And I sincerely hope you fulfill all your own dreams and ambitions. Congratulations to you all. I hope you and your guests enjoy the rest of the evening. Well done.
That concludes the formal conferring ceremony here for membership. Could I ask guests to remain seated for the moment? And the platform party will now leave the room, and once we're leaving, may we have all our new members please for our photographs out to the front of the building. Thank you very much.